Manual testing.
Yeah, madam, tell me.
Yeah, manual testing means is this only manual testing or the Selenium with manual or AEM with manual testing?
Selenium is automation tool, madam.
Selenium is automation tool.
Yes, yes, yes.
So coming to manual testing.
We are going to write test cases in Excel sheet and we are going to execute it.
Okay, okay.
So first we'll see testing. It is a process of executing a system or a program and intended to find an error. Intended to find an error is known as testing, madam. Okay, known as testing.
Okay.
Or to detect to detect the errors or to detect the errors. We go for testing. So this testing can be done either by manual or automation. Okay, manual or automation. Can you hear me? Manually by generating. Okay, can you hear me, madam?
Yes, yes.
Generating will call as test cases, and if you're going for automation by enhancing will called as enhancing test scripts. We call test scripts.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you're using manually, where you're going to write all your test cases. If you're using manual, we are going to write the test cases in Excel sheet or test management tool, or by using bug tracking tool, madam. So Excel sheet or test management tool or bug tracking tool. Test management tool, nothing but it is a reporting tool, madam. This is a reporting tool. Reporting tool where we are going to write test cases, execution, effect reports, as well as defect submission. Okay, defect submission. So some of the test management tools are like test director, quality center, test lodge. Okay, all this will comes under test management. Involvement of testers or test engineers. Who is going to involve? Testers or test engineers, madam. These are the test management tool. Now, when you go for bug tracking tool, this is also a reporting tool, madam. This is also a reporting tool. Or which is used by both developers as well as testers.
Yes.
So developers testers detect the defects and developers resolves the defects. So both process will be done in this bug tracking tool, madam. Okay, bug tracking tool. So some of the bug tracking tools are one is we'll call it as Mantis. Second one is Bugzilla. Third one is Zira. These are all the bug tracking tools, madam. These are all the bug tracking tools. These are test director, quality center, test log. These are all the reporting tools. It is only involvement of testers or testers. This is involvement of both developers and testers, madam. Involvement of testers. So depends upon your company's standards, you can use either by Excel sheet or test management tool or by using bug tracking tool Any one of these use. Now,
Okay.
if you're using an automation tool, we are going to write using Selenium. We are going to write some programming like Java, Ruby, Python, Python, Perl, PHP, and C Sharp. So this using this programming language, we are going to write some scripts and we are going to test your application using a testing the application. Okay, madam.
Okay.
If you are going very fast, let me know. I'll explain you again if you have any doubts also.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Okay. So this is how we are going to use manual as well as automation. Next, why do we require testing? Why do we require testing? To analyze a quality on product or application go for testing. So to analyze a quality on a particular product and application, we go for testing. What do you mean by quality? What do you mean by product? What do you mean by application? Any idea?
Quality means bug free,
Bug free,
right? Bug free
Hmm.
and delivered on time. I think so, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. One is bug free and delivered on time, um, without any errors. And that's all I think.
Product.
Product means
Okay, you went for a shop. To buy a bell-bottom jeans or something like that, right? So how do you analyze that whether it's a good product or bad product? How do you estimate it?
sorry, can you ask me again?
Went for a shop to buy a bell-bottom jeans or chudidar, something like that. Okay. Now, how do
Okay.
you know whether it's a good product or bad product? How do you estimate it?
To touch the fabric or something like a brand,
Color, size,
color, size, yeah,
price,
fabric.
okay, price, time factor, and customer service. All these will comes under quality matter. That is, requirement meets the specifications. Requirement
Okay.
meets the specifications. Meets the specifications. Or customer satisfaction is known as a quality. Known as a quality. Okay, it's called quality. So when you go for a product and application, depends. Some companies say that my company is a product-based companies. Some says that my company is a service-based companies. So like HP, HCL, IBM,
Yeah.
Wipro. These are all product-based
Yes.
companies. That is a software which responds with respect to global specifications. Is known as a, depending upon the company standards, they are going to develop and they're going to release that in the market. That is a product name. Okay, so depends upon their requirement, they're going to develop. For example, consider HP. They have their own products like laptops. So what they are based upon their specifications, they're going to design and they're going to release in the market is a product name. Applications like Satyam, Infosys, these are all service-based companies. Depending upon the client, they are going to analyze, they're going to design the structure, they're going to develop it, and they're going to test it out, and finally they're going to release it. Is a application. Okay. So a software which responds with respect to client specifications. Okay, madam? Respect to client specifications is known as applications. So that is based on the client analyzing, developing and releasing is an application. Okay, madam, with respect to
Okay.
client discussion. So these applications can be designed by using web technologies like Java, Ruby, Python, Perl, PHP, and C Sharp. Using this programming language, we are going to develop. So
Okay.
some of the applications are one is like some will say that web applications. Okay, web applications. Next, web applications, Android applications. Next, desktop applications. Next, game applications. Next, embedded system. Embedded system applications. Embedded means like a television, remote, SIM card. These are all embedded system applications. They're all embedded system applications. Next, aeronautical applications. Mathematical applications. Scientific applications. Database applications, database connections, not applications, that is a database connectivity related applications. Database connectivity based applications. Okay, madam? Based applications. So these are the applications which are going to design by using different terminology and are going to release in the market. These are all applications. That's the difference between a product and application. Next,
Okay.
testing terminologies. Error. First one is error. Second one is B. These are the three terms. Fourth one,
Okay.
software testing. E, verification. D, validation. So these are the terminologies which we need to know in the testing part, madam. Okay, we need to know in the testing part. But what do you mean by error? Which term will call as an error?
Error is nothing but a human mistake, right?
Oh, so yes, ma'am. User defined. You are declaring some variable. You have any technical knowledge, madam? Like Java, any idea?
I don't have.
Human mistakes will always be called as a error, madam. So
Error.
stick in a program during runtime process. Known as error. Example, syntax errors like arithmetical operations, logical operations, relational operations. All these will come under error, madam. Called as a error. Defect. What do you mean by defect? Term will call as a defect. What do you mean by defect?
Defect means what you call, how to say it? Expected into actual thing, right? How to say it? How to tell? We expected
A defect in a product.
a defect in a product.
They haven't designed properly, because of that the application is not working. Defect, right? They
Yes.
haven't designed anything, then automatically it throws an error. Because of that error, their application may not respond it. May not work it out.
Yes.
So defect in the sense, errors detected during testing process. During testing process
Press-
is known as defect. That is, application is not responding due to logical structure. Is known as defect.
Defect.
So now once you find who is going to detect, tester detect the defects. Tester detect the defects. Once you find the defect, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the screenshot and I'm going to send these defects to the developer. Now in this sense, bug in this sense, the process of accepting the defect and resolving the process. Defect and resolving the process. Resolving the process is known as a bug. So once you find the defect, the developer tester, what the tester is going to do, he is going to detect them and he's going to send to the developer itself. Now the developer, based on that issue, they are going to rectify it. I mean that yes, they are going to fix it. Yes, this is the defect, and they're going to resolve the process. So the process of accepting and resolving is known as a bug. Is known as a bug, madam. Okay.
Bug.
So in the sense of a program is called as an error. In the sense of an application not respond due to the error is called defect. And if these defects were accepted to resolve the process is called as a bug. This is called bug. Okay. This is called as a bug. Now, what do you remember software testing? The process of verification and validation of a software is known as software testing. So for every product and application, we required both verification as well as validation, either by manually or by automation. Manual or automation is called. So that is the process of verifying and validating the software. Software may be either in the bracket, just to make guess, maybe product or application. So validating the software either by manual or automation is known as software testing. So it is a process of verifying and validating the software. Either by manually we can do it or automation we can do. This is called as a software testing. Verification. What do you mean by verification?
Verification.
For example, you are choosing testing tools course, right? You want to verify multiple institutions, like depending upon brand, you go for some institution, and what kind of things you need to identify in that institution. What are the things verified?
Number of people, about the quality, how they are teaching everything, number of students,
course
and
second one,
course.
next is faculty experience. Next one is environment, whether it is good or not.
Environment is your
course fee. Next, certification, next course material, your online recorded sessions, all these will come and you are going to verify, madam.
Okay.
Whenever we are verifying, this will come under. So the process of verification is nothing but whether we are delivering the right product or not is called verification. So verification in the sense whether we are choosing the right product or not is known as verification. Okay. Now validation in the sense once you completed the course, what is the next one? You are going to whether getting the right job for the whatever the course you have done it. Whether so validation in the sense whether the right product is validated with respect to client specifications or not. Client specifications or not is known as validation. So for each product and application, we required both verification as well as validation, either by manual or automation. This process is called software testing. Okay, madam? It's called as software testing. Now, in software testing, we are going to learn topics. First one is we are going to learn software development life cycle. We are going to learn what do you mean by metrics, software development life cycle. We are going to learn metrics. What do you mean by metrics? Metrics is how we are going to calculate the size of the project. We are going to learn what do you mean by white box testing. What do you mean by black box testing? Okay. Next, we are going to learn software testing life cycle. Software development life cycle models could నేర్చుకుంటాము. Sorry, we are going to learn models also, like a waterfall model.
Yeah, spiral model and the VV model.
Spiral model. Okay, later on we are going to learn software testing life cycle. In the software testing life cycle, we are going to learn what do you mean by test plan, test cases, execution, defect reports, next defect submission. Next, we are going to learn types of testings, types of defects, next, defect life cycle, next, roles and responsibilities, next, what do you mean by priority, what do you mean by severity. Okay, so these are the topics. Now, mainly your responsibility, you are a functional tester. Your responsibility is to, this is the main important one.
Okay. Test case execution.
Yes. How we are going to try to test cases?
Okay.
Execution, defect reports, defect submission, everything we are going to write it. So where we are going to write is, we are going to, I will show you how to write them in test cases in Excel sheet as well as in test log, madam. Test log. It is actually reporting tool, madam. It is a reporting tool. Okay, na? So I'll show them how to write in Excel sheet as well as also in test management tool like test log. So how you are going to write? For example, you take as Amazon page. How your Amazon page is opening? What are the things? Whether the links are working properly or not? What about the user login window? For example, you can say login window. How many characters the username is accepting and how many characters the password is accepting. If the username is null, what and entering the valid password, what kind of error message we are getting? If the username, if we are entering the valid username and null password, then what kind of message we are getting out?
Yeah.
So those kind of things we are going to test the functionality. So we're functional tester amata. So you are a functional tester. So my role is to work with manual testing. I'm a functional tester. I'm going to work to test the application by using manually. I'm a functional tester. I'm an automation tool. I'm using the automation tool where I'm going to test my functionality, like Selenium. How we are going to test our application by using Selenium? By using different programming languages. Selenium with Java, Selenium with Python, Selenium with Perl, Selenium with C#. There are many programming languages where you can test your functionality. Okay, ma'am? Okay, no? Got it, madam? Hello?
Yeah, got it, sir.
Yeah. So this is the overall structure of your manual testing, madam. సో ఇందులో మనం సాఫ్ట్వేర్ డెవలప్మెంట్ లైఫ్ సైకిల్ ఏంటి అంటే నేర్చుకుంటాం రేపటి నుంచి. ఫస్ట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఏంటో, వాట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ గ్యాదరింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి, అనాలిసిస్, డిజైనింగ్, కోడింగ్, టెస్టింగ్, ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ ది ఎలిమెంట్స్ we are going to learn. Every day 1 hour session. Once the session is over, I'll send the documentation, and as well as recorded session is also will be shared to you.
Okay.
Once every week, just once Friday, once the session is over on Friday, Saturday we'll be having a small test, madam. It's a small test.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah. So you'll have 15 days పడుతుంది మేడం దిస్ కోర్స్ మొత్తం.
Okay.
2 టెస్ట్లు ఉంటాయి దీంట్లో మొత్తం. ఇది అయిన తర్వాత వన్స్ ఇది అయిపోయిన తర్వాత నేను ISTQB సర్టిఫికేషన్ పేపర్స్ కూడా 1-2 మీ చేత చేయిస్తా.
ఓకే సార్.
ఆ సర్టిఫికేషన్ చేస్తే ఏంటంటే మీకు కొద్ది అడ్వాంటేజ్ అన్నమాట మీ ప్రొఫైల్ కి.
ఓకే 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 సార్.
So tomorrow join at 10 o'clock, madam.
ఓకే ఓకే. అండ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్ సార్, ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్ లో నేను ఒక్కదానేనా ఇంకెవరైనా జాయిన్ అవుతారు?
జాయిన్ అవుతారు మేడం, ఇంకొకళ్ళు ఇద్దరు. ఇంకెవరు రాలేదు కాబట్టి మీరు ఇండివిజువల్ మీరు తీసేసుకోండి, ఫస్ట్ జాయిన్ అయిపోండి మీరు. ఏముంది?
ఓకే ఓకే ఫైన్.
ఎవరైనా వస్తే మీ టైం బీయింగ్ మీరు కంటిన్యూ అయిపోండి 10 o'clock.
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే ఓకే ఫైన్.